You are listening to El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show. I am Eli Castro.
I am Mike Oquendo, Mikey O.
Mike, you sound happy. My question to you is, did you watch Game 7 of the World Series?
Yes, up to the 7th inning, and then I passed out, and then I woke up when the rest of my building was screaming for joy. Oye, déjame decirte una cosa. Me dio una jartera de arroz con gandules y dos chuletas right in the 7th inning.
Well, that's perfect World Series food right there.
Oh, man. But let me tell you something. I tore it up, and then I sat there, and I think the last thing my son said was, Dad, are you going to eat the rest of that? I passed out, and then people screaming and yelling in the building, and I knew they had won. I jumped out of bed, and there it was. And, you know, here's a little history. The neighborhood where the Cubs played years ago, where I grew up, was a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I mean, you know, Clark and Roscoe, Addison and Halstead, Uptown, Lakeview.
Por eso no ganaban.
No ganaban. Es que, you know, no ganaron el World Series, como dice la gente
so
ahora.
Once they kicked out all the Puerto Ricans, that's when they finally started winning the World Series. Is that what you're saying?
Cub fans, this bug's for you.
But yeah, man, the city's on fire right now, bro.
We stayed up super late. I didn't have arroz con andule with chuletas, but I did have yellow rice with spam con chicken. That's our thing here. It's a specialty, is to have chicken. And it was amazing.
Wait. Más pollo. En Orlando no venden chuleta. No venden bistec.
Yes, venden bistec, but listen to me. It was more like a superstition. You know what I mean? Like I had to keep things consistent, right? If the Cubs had been winning and I had been eating pollo, I didn't want to break that pattern. So I had to eat more pollo. And it worked. They won Game 7 because I ate pollo for the 7th day in a row. You see how it worked?
Había una señora de 100 años que por fin
could die.
Los llegó, that she could finally say, no, los vi ganar. 100 years.
Yeah.
You know.
Now she's like, okay, now I can die. You know, she probably called the funeral service herself. You know what? Get ready for me. I'm coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, no, la entierran el viernes. El viernes la entierran.
She's going to drive herself. I'm ready. Did you know that this was the most watched baseball game in 25 years?
40 million people tuned in. 40 million.
Okay. You know who didn't tune in?
Who?
The ones that had to watch La Novela.
La Novela, yeah.
You know, siempre hay. Siempre. I don't care if it's Game 7. I don't care if it's a 100-year drought. Si la novela la van a dar, hay que verla.
No, y no es eso también. Es que también tú sabes que no fue la novela, fue mi novela.
What do you mean?
Bueno, es que you never hear a Puerto Rican woman say, okay, voy a ver la novela. No, they personalize it. They own that novela. They say, mira, no me molesten que voy a ver mi novela. Or ayer me estuve sentada mirando mi novela.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
have you ever heard?
Like it's like the novela is just produced for them. Just for that one person.
Pay attention next time. Next time you hear a Puerto Rican person talk about the novela, they're going to say, no, es que anoche me senté a ver mi novela. No me quiero perder mi novela. El sábado voy a ver mi novela. A las 3 veo mi novela. It's always mi novela. I love that. I love that.
So let's find out what one of these novelas was that apparently was so good you couldn't watch Game 7 of the World Series.
Yeah.
So in Univision, one of these novelas is called Vino el Amor.
Vino el Amor.
Vino el Amor.
Yeah. No, ¿tú sabes quién vino ayer? El Amor.
El Amor.
Like that?
Let's listen to a clip and see how good this is. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Don David.
¿Quién eres? ¿Y qué haces en mi casa?
Soy Luciana, la hija de...
No me interesa. Lárgate.
A ver, es que ni siquiera me deja explicarle. Lo que pasa es que mi papá...
No necesito explicaciones. Salte.
No, bueno, ya, tranquilo. Si no me va a dejar hablar, está bien. Yo solamente estoy buscando a mi mamá.
¿Y por eso te metes hacia mi casa? No me gusta la gente que no sabe respetar.
¿Ah, sí? Pues es una pena, ¿eh? Porque a mí tampoco me gusta la gente que me trata mal. Así que, de entradita ya empezamos con el pie izquierdo.
No tienes nada que estar haciendo aquí.
Wow. I'm hooked.
Bro.
I'm hooked.
Bro. Lárgate, salte. Lárgate, salte. Aquí no te quiero.
You know, no man talks to a Latina woman like that in real life.
No way.
Period.
No way.
You might say that while she's in another room or on the phone, or you might be texting that, but you're not gonna say that a la cara de ella. Come on.
Pero you're saying to me that people
That's it.
did not watch the game to watch that novela?
That's what they were. That's what they were watching. At the same time, the rest of the country was watching this.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Mira, I was in Florida screaming, and I think you might have heard me. I might have woken you up.
I think you did. Let me tell you something. There were fireworks for 2 hours straight around the whole city. No, I'm telling you, it was like the 4th of July. People must have saved them from the 4th of July.
I think people went out to buy them. So imagine si hubiesen perdido. I think you would have still gotten fireworks for 2 hours.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, there were fireworks.
Angry fireworks.
Yeah, man. There were fireworks everywhere, brother.
So, Mike, what else is going on in your hometown of Chicago?
I have the pleasure of getting ready to assist in the opening of La Gringa, directamente de Nueva York. La Gringa is the longest running Spanish-speaking off-Broadway play in the history of New York theater, and it's celebrated 20 years. Of course, that's Carmen Rivera's La Gringa, and we are producing it here in Chicago at the Urban Theater Company, and that's what I've been working on. And, mi gente, with us, I have the executive producer, the artistic director of the Urban Theater Company, Ivan Vega. Ivan, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien. Thank you.
It's such a coincidence because I wrote a play called El Gringo.
All right.
And that's never been produced or brought to Humble Park or off Broadway. But since you're interested, every gringa needs a gringo, right?
Mira, I got a slot in season 12.
See, so tell me, what is La Gringa about? Before I file my lawsuit for copyright infringement, what's the La Gringa about?
It's a personal journey of a young girl who feels like she knows her history, knows her culture, studied Puerto Rican studies. Has never been to Puerto Rico, but when she goes there to visit for the first time, she realizes that she doesn't belong because she isn't Puerto Rican enough, because she wasn't born on the island. So it's just a journey, a personal journey of this young girl named Maria gets in touch with her family and her uncle, and realizes that, look, even though you weren't born on La Isla, it doesn't matter. You are Boricua.
Wow, yeah, that's exactly El Gringo. That's which I retitled Made in Puerto Rico. That's amazing, bro. I gotta talk to Candido and Carmen. I gotta talk to Candido and Carmen.
So yeah, we've been trying to bring it here. Ivan has done a great job at casting an awesome, spectacular cast for a local cast here. Yeah, one of the most important things that, for those of you who are listening that are not from the Chicago area, Humble Park is the core of the Puerto Rican community here. And so it's a big deal because Division is the street where Humble Park is off of. It's an important street for Puerto Ricans here, Division, La Division, como le dicen. And it's the only theater company on Division, the only theater company in the Puerto Rican community, and the only Puerto Rican kind of, theater company period in the city of Chicago. So it's an exciting thing to bring La Gringa here,
Listen, Ivan, I want to commend you, man. I want to commend you for producing
thank you.
Such an important cultural play, such a well-recognized and critically acclaimed play like La Gringa, especially at a time where now we Puerto Ricans need to hear that to reinforce our cultural identity. So I commend you for that, man. And most of all, I commend you for not casting Mikey.
So
I really do. I gotta give you all the credit in the world.
We wanted to, but he I don't know.
He knows better. He knows better.
No, tell him, Ivan. Tell him the offer that I was made. Tell him. Porque él se cree que es el único que sabe de teatro.
We were going to have him go in there as an understudy with guaranteed performances.
Oh, Please don't
Then
say
he got
that.
busy. He was like, I'm working on this podcast. I can't do it. So that's what it is.
That's right. He's got his priorities straight. Well, Ivan, best of luck, man. So if people want to get tickets, where do they go for tickets?
And if you want tickets, go to www.Urban Theater Chicago. That's theater with an ER, Chicago spelled out, .org. The show runs Thursdays, Friday, and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 3. It's a universal theme that everyone can relate to, especially if you weren't born in the island your family's from. It's family friendly. Come on out.
There you go. La Gringa in Chicago, November 11th through December 11th. Thank you so much, Ivan.
Gracias, Ivan.
Thank you, guys.
So, it's been a long time since the Cubs won the World Series. In fact, it's last time they won it was in 1908.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, why don't we look back at what life was like in 1908 and see how far we've really come? Now that we understand how far the Cubs have come, let's see if we can appreciate how far we've come. Did you know that in 1908, the popular car, the only car, was the Model T Ford? Yeah. So in 1908, how much was the price of the Model T Ford? How much do you think?
I don't even know where to begin. $300?
$850.
Wow.
You're a little off. How about a gallon of milk in 1908?
5 cents.
38 cents. How off are you if I get 5 cents?
But 1908.
How about the average annual salary per year?
$10,000.
$300.
Wait, $300?
So if I was making $300 a year, I was living the middle class life.
Wow. Okay.
Average life expectancy.
57 years.
47. So you'd be dead. Hubiese estado muerto por 10 años.
47 years.
47 years. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
So you hit your 40s, and that really was over the hill.
Yeah.
Ya you're over the hill, ya te está costando, ya te están midiendo el plat, right, in the cemetery. Ya te están midiendo la caja. How about percentages of homes that had a bathtub inside?
Percentages of homes, okay, that had a bathtub inside. 5%.
14%.
Wow.
So you thought they were more primitive. That's the impression I'm getting. For you, 1908 was like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah. Because it seems like so long ago. I guess it's not. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. I'm going to tell you, $850 for a car. You had to give up all your salary for 3 years to own a car.
Yeah, you imagine. Well, that's why there probably weren't that many cars. Everybody was on horses and buggies, right?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah, the cost of a horse, 10 pesos.
Yeah, llévate el caballo ahí, él te lleva. Llévate la yegua ahí, que está coja. Dame 7 pesos.
Y tráemela para atrás,
Yeah, tráemela para atrás.
What percentage of doctors in 1908 did not have even a college education?
30%.
90%.
Wow.
90. O sea que 9 out of 10 doctors had no idea what they were talking about.
Oh my God.
Se la inventaba.
They call it, yeah. Yeah, that's why they call it a practice. They were practicing.
Come on.
Practice.
You imagine that you just walk in and be like, Mr. Oquendo, tell me what's wrong with you.
Well, I've had this pain in my shoulder for about a month now.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm very familiar with that. That's called shouldernitis, painitis. Shouldernitis, painitis.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Very common.
What should I be doing for it?
You should be sleeping on the other side. Just stay away from it. Yeah, I studied that. I studied that for many, many years. It just means avoid the side that causes you discomfort.
Favorite Three Stooges. Doctor, I've got a weak back. Well, how long have you had it? Started about a week back. The Three Stooges.
That probably goes back to 1908. That joke probably goes back to 1908.
Exactly right.
What do you think the population of Las Vegas, Nevada was in 1908?
1,700 people.
30 people.
Wow.
First of all, if you can count the actual 30 people that lived in the city of Las Vegas, could you imagine? That had to be like una familia.
Wow.
That's a Puerto Rican family that just said,
That's
vamos para aquí.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's stop right here, okay? Because I'm tired, and let's do a count. ¿Cuánto tenemos?
Ellie, there's 30 people in your mother's living room right now from the church in White Plains.
Praying for me. They're
praying for you. Yeah. Right now.
Could you imagine? Just 30. Somos 30. That's enough. Let's start it. Let's just start it right here. Everybody just mira. Let's go. Bájense.
Oh, that's crazy.
And check this out. Heroin was available over the counter at every local drugstore.
Wow.
Like you could buy Tylenol nowadays. You could buy heroin.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was like a go-to drug. Pharmacists were quoted as saying heroin clears the complexion, eases your mind, claro, because you're high, regulates the stomach and bowels, and they called it the perfect guardian of health. Heroin, end quote. Now, if 90% of all doctors weren't college educated, that means that the pharmacists, tacho, ni primer grado tenían.
Olvídate. Yeah, hey, can you put these pills in this little bottle? Let me see. Do it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see. Like they go in here. They go in here.
Yeah,
this little round thing. Okay, I just dropped a few. Did I fail?
No, you're not gonna make it. No.
But I can pick them up. Yeah,
No. You're not gonna. No, never mind. Tell you what, though, we do have a spot as a technician, a pharmacy technician at Walmart in Dubuque, Iowa. You can have that, but we can't have you messing with the real drugs.
They had Walmart back in 1908, Sangano?
They did, yeah. They did, yeah. They had, it was called Omart. Anyway.
So that was life in 1908, man. Normally I don't really talk about these things, but I thought I might as well mention it. I won an award, man.
No, what did you do?
I performed. I did a show. The Hispanic Organization of Latin Actors, HOLA, gave me a Performer's Choice Award.
Wow.
Yeah, under the category of Outstanding Solo Production to Made in Puerto Rico, to my show Made in Puerto Rico.
Well, what did they get? Wait.
So I got one for performer, and I think you might have gotten a partial credit for a producer, man.
No, when did we get this?
Yeah, the awards were held earlier this month in November.
Wait a minute. They didn't invite us to our own award?
No, fíjate, porque lo que dijeron era, you've been nominated, pero we're not going to reveal the winners until that day. I guess they wanted me to fly in, pero, yo no soy bobo. I ain't flying in unless I'm guaranteed. So the guy, one of the organizers, contacted me the day after and said, basically, guess what? We had more than 400 votes over the second place winner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a landslide. It was amazing. And let me tell you something. If you're listening and you've seen Made in Puerto Rico, and especially if you voted, thank you. A lot of our fans came out and voted and sent in emails and filled out the petition, and I'm totally grateful for that and very humbled by that. So it's really as much an award for me as it is for all those people that came out and supported and told Ola about it.
Oh, wow. I didn't know we won. So we got to celebrate. Hold on a second. Pop something open. Here we go. I got it right here. Oh, man. Well, listen, Ellie, I'm going to tell you, congratulations, brother. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I know, I do know you, and I do know you well enough to know that you're not like me, right? They give me any little award, and I parade it, and I put it on Facebook, and I walk around with it, and I stick it on my forehead. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You're a little on the more humble side, but I will tell you that you work very hard on Made in Puerto Rico, Papa, and there's nobody. We've done theaters all around the country where people say we've never seen anything like it. We've never seen such the dedicated guy. They usually what they say is we've never seen a harder working actor, a more dedicated actor with a more amazing producer.
Yes, I knew something like that was coming.
That's what they say. They say Ellie is amazing, and Mike is too. If you listen closely, you'll always hear, and Mike is too.
Even if it's just in their thoughts, you can actually tune into their thoughts.
Well, man, I'm going to tell you, man, I've got the worst. For those of you listening, I have the worst job ever. I love my job, but here's the worst part about my job, okay? Everything's okay until I have to talk about contracts and I have to negotiate deposits. And everybody loves Mikey O until I say, okay, I know you really want to see Ellie. I know you're really excited about seeing Ellie, but we have to sign this paper. And then it's
wait a minute, pero I thought es un amigo mío, es una pana mía.
No, papá, es que tiene que firmar aquí, tiene que dar un depósito.
No,
tenemos
papi,
que
que
hablar.
eso de depósito. I'm not trying to buy a car. Mira, que con contrato y depósito, papi. I just want him to come and do a show y ya. A couple
No,
of
I
jokes.
understand, papito, but we have to do it on paper because you know what they say, right?
¿Qué?
If it's que si no está en papel, no existe, ¿me entiendes?
No,
You have
papi,
to-
papi, lo que existe es el amor, okay? El respeto, okay? That's my dude, okay? I just want to bring him in and have him do a show. Que eso de contrato, papá. I'm not trying to buy a house.
Listen, we have to fill out a contract and we have to go to the writer to list the things that he needs for the show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Me está tirando muchas palabras grandes. Okay? Yo no
No, I
entiendo nada de eso.
understand.
Yo lo que entiendo es que you don't trust me. Is that what it is? Eso es lo que yo entiendo.
Yeah, see, this is exactly the conversation that I have, bro, 75 times a year. And listen, you know, they love you, bro. They love you, Ellie. They just don't realize that, you know, I think you and I will both agree that if we were independently wealthy, we wouldn't, there would be never a conversation about money, right?
No.
But you got to get there. I mean, we've had people call and say, we want him to perform in California. Okay, well, he needs airline tickets. What? I'm like, well, what do you think? He was going to walk from Orlando?
Well, if he leaves now, he can get here in time.
Yeah.
So before we go, I wanted to run this by you. You know how we feel about food, especially Puerto Rican food. So I came across an article about unique Puerto Rican food that you must try the next time you're in Puerto Rico. And that got my attention. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And they
Me
even
too.
cited the towns that you have to go to in order to try these foods. The first one is un chicharrón bolao from Bayamón.
Chicharrón bolao. What is that, man?
So you know what a chicharrón is, right?
I love chicharrón.
Okay, so a chicharrón bolao is just the thinner kind.
Okay.
So it's instead of that thick crust, it's just real thin.
Ooh.
It's thin and crunchy, and it doesn't have that thick fat.
Oh, man. I'm in.
But you got to go to Bayamón, which I don't mind going to, just, you know, during the day only, tú sabes, porque
Las cosas se pueden poner un poco difícil.
a little complicated.
De noche en Bayamón.
Once the sun goes down.
Y en Bayamón.
En Bayamón con Ramón. So check this out. How about this? Pastelillos de chapín from Naguabo.
De chapín from Naguabo. ¿Qué son pastelillos de chapín?
You don't know? You've never had a pastelillo de chapín?
No.
Oh, brother, you don't know what you're missing, man. So, you know what pastelillo is, right? So, pastelillo, it's got the fish, right, and it's fried with peppers, onions, garlic, tomato, and then it's put inside of the pastelillo, deep fried to perfection.
Oh, my God. That sounds good.
How about longaniza from Orocovis? Do you know what longaniza is?
Yeah. Longaniza. I love longaniza.
Have you been to Orocovi?
No. No.
Would you be willing to drive to Orocovis for some longaniza?
Yeah. Yeah, next time I'm in Puerto Rico, as a matter of fact, save these, write these down because we're going to check these out.
How about this one? How about arepas de coco from Vieques?
Oh, my God. Ahí empezó la fiesta. Wow.
They say that the arepas de coco are so good. Normally, you would eat arepas with something else, right?
Yeah.
They said, no. These arepas de coco from Vieques are so good, se comen sola.
Wow. Man, but that sounds good. I wonder how they make that. It doesn't describe how they make it, does it?
Let's take a look. It's the coconut version from the arepa, right? Mm-hmm. And they add a hint of sweetness, but not too overpowering. So it still has the ability to serve as a canvas for something larger without getting in the way. Okay. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really, really nice.
Man.
How about this last one? Granos from Humacao. Now, you know Humacao's my hometown. And I actually grew up eating granos every morning. It was amazing. Listen, the guy would always come by at 6 o'clock in the morning without fail. He would wake the gallo up. And the guy would be pushing this little green cart. And you could hear him. You could hear him from blocks away. He'd be like, grain, grain, grain. Now, he's saying grain.
Yeah.
Okay, in Puerto Rico. Grain. And then he'd go, grain, grano viene. And then he start all over again. Grain. Listen, people would run out like it was ice cream. Now, you know what granos are.
Yeah.
Granos are like a fried rice and cheese fritter.
Mm-hmm.
But they come out of Humacao.
Yeah.
That's where they were invented. That's where they were made popular. In fact, when the lady, the head of the family that created the granos, died, they mourned her death for 3 days.
Wow.
That's a big deal, man. And it's still a family-run business. But I remember growing up, man, that guy was an old guy, would be pushing his cart around, and you'd hear him at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And my grandmother would give me $1, and she'd be like, vete, compra unos granos. And I'd go out, I'd give him $1, and he'd give me a little bag full of granos. And my grandfather would have them with coffee, and Abuelita would have them with coffee, and I would have them con jugo.
Wow.
And they were amazing. Now, I'm sure they're not the healthiest snack, but they were amazing. Granos from Humacao. So if you're in the area, get your gran from Humacao.
I want to take this list from you because I definitely want to try the granos. I definitely want to try the arepa de coco. And I definitely want to try the chicharrón bolao.
And don't forget about the longaniza from Orocovis.
La longaniza de Orocovis.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm not a longaniza fan, but I would love to visit Orocovis.
Yeah.
I've never been to Orocovis.
Wow, yeah. You know what's funny? Because I haven't either.
Yeah,
I have not either.
And let me tell you something. I have no idea right now what Orocovis is in Puerto Rico. So do you?
No.
So give me an idea. Guess where Orocovis is.
I would say it's down below by Ponce.
All right, I'm Googling it up right now. I am pulling it up. Orocovis is in the middle of the island of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
You can't get more middle than Orocovis.
Right smack in the middle.
Yeah, it's got Barranquitas on one side, Coamo, Villalba, Morovis. This is straight up in the middle of the island. You said Ponce?
Yeah.
Está perdido.
Está perdido. Maybe by San Lorenzo or no?
Did I mention San Lorenzo in my list of cities?
No, I was just, well, I'm kind of paying attention.
San Lorenzo is near the east. This by Caguas.
Yeah.
And Ponce is in the south. Okay, so Orocovis, if you go from San Lorenzo west, straight west, you're going to hit Orocovis.
Mara, tú lo sigues por ahí. Lo sigue. Te vas a encontrar con un semáforo. En esa luz, lo sigue.
Now you're gonna hit 84 mountains on the way, but you're gonna hit Orocovis eventually.
Yeah, I love the mountains, man.
That's Orocovis, man. That's Orocovis.
Yeah, awesome. Allá voy.
And that is our show. Thank you, mi gente, for everything.
El podcast, the Eli Castro Show.
Si te gustó, subscribe, share it, tell your friends, tell your family. EliCastro.com/podcast. EliCastro.com for future shows. MikeyOComedy.com for future shows and events.
Please register to vote. Exercise your right to vote. It is important, mi gente. Y gracias, Mikey O. Que Dios lo bendiga.
And don't forget, life is so much better when you're laughing.
We're singing now. Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Go, Cubs, go. Go, Cubs, go. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hey, hold on now. So the show really won that award?
Yeah.